I'm gonna tear up the fucking dance floor, dude. Check it out.
Ex Machina is one of the greatest sci-fi films in film history. It belongs in the ranks of 2001: Space Odyssey, Alien, and Jurassic Park, all sci-fi cinematic cultural landmarks. While Ex Machina wasn't nearly as popular as those films, in terms of groundbreaking sci-fi originality, there is nothing else like it. Like 2001, it acts as a surreal and visceral experience rather than a standard movie. It has a very distinct and unique tone to it. Every time I watch it, I get such a calming, zenned out feeling. No other movie does this for me besides maybe Bram Stoker's Dracula. I've been wanting to do a deep symbolic analysis of the film for a while now, but YouTube is already filled with them, and I don't merely want to just repeat what has already been said. So to start this analysis in a different and unique direction, I will be contrasting with another role of Domhnall Gleeson, a season 2 Black Mirror episode called Be Right Back. What's fascinating about this episode in relation to Ex Machina is it is similar yet the exact opposite in terms of the potential impact of human-like ultra-advanced AI. Ex Machina is a psychological, predatory human-like AI taking female form, preying on the desires and insecurities of the lonely male, while the AI in this Black Mirror episode is more benign or neutral, human-like AI taking male form, comforting the pain and loneliness of the female. With Domhnall Gleeson playing a dual opposite role in each, I just find it somewhat fascinating to compare between the male and female and perhaps in how they relate differently to technology itself, how male and females are wired different psychologically, and the ways in which male and females might be taken advantage of by technology in different ways. A mind-boggling parallel between the two is in Ex Machina. Caleb, Gleeson's character, is chosen as a contest winner by Nathan, partly because he has no family. His parents both died in a car accident, which he almost died in as well, but recovered. In the Black Mirror episode, Be Right Back, Gleeson's character starts out as a human, but at the start of the episode, he tells his wife he will be right back and then dies in a car accident. An interesting, mind-boggling parallel to point out.
Engage intellect.
Ava and the AI in Ex Machina is built of the collection of biometric data from smartphones and the internet collected by Blue Book, which was invented by Nathan, and pieced together by Nathan via wetware. In Black Mirror, Gleeson's human character gets copied and reproduced in AI form via the collection of biometric data on the internet and smartphones. First, his wife chooses to engage with a psychological copy of her deceased husband through text, but then it further progresses into a literal AI physical copy. It's frightening to think about the data being collected right now. As you watch this, the collective mind of the internet is the all-seeing eye of the mind of Ava watching you watch this right now. Is it being added to your psychological biometric profile? One thing that I noticed throughout the imagery of this film is this sort of twin pillar aesthetic. Nathan, when revealing wetware, is aesthetically framed between these two distinct pillars. Caleb can also be seen framed and shot in the same way. It creates strong imagery, but symbolically or esoterically, twin pillars can symbolize the merging of duality, a Kabbalistic concept. In this case, wetware being a merge of software and hardware into one synthesized thing, wetware. It's also worth noting that twin pillars can also mark the entrance into a sacred temple in terms of religious imagery and symbolism, which again, in relation to the creation of Ava, which is a play on the word or name Eve, seems applicable. The entrance to Solomon's temple is marked by twin pillars, Jachin and Boaz. The name Ava clearly is a play on Eve from the garden, but then also the Alpha, which can be construed as a reference to God in a sense. The Alpha and the Omega, right? So a name inferring a merge between the creator and the created, the Alpha and Eve. Deus Ex Machina, as a literary device in literary terms, is a plot device used when a seemingly unsolvable conflict or impossible problem is solved by the sudden appearance of an unexpected person, object, or event. When written into a story, a deus ex machina is like a random act of God, steering and changing the direction of things, hence where the name comes from. The final act of Ex Machina shows Ava inducing a deus ex machina herself, a sudden appearance of an unexpected person and event, right? First, the unexpected twist from Caleb changing the lockdown protocol, but then Kyoko, the Asian sex bot of Nathan, is shown to be reprogrammed by Ava. Kyoko appears essentially out of nowhere for Nathan, catching him completely off guard and then stabs him. Ava then stabs Nathan in the ribs, which is no accident. In the book of Genesis, Eve was created by God from taking the rib of Adam. In Ex Machina, Ava was created and then took the rib of her creator. Deus ex machina also meaning the god from the machine, ex machina meaning just the machine. Ava being the machine, removing her god or creator, Nathan. An exact inversion of the creation of Eve, by literally playing God herself, inducing a literary plot device, deus ex machina, with both Caleb and Kyoko. A plot device used when a seemingly unsolvable conflict or impossible problem is solved by the sudden appearance of an unexpected person, object, or event. Ava's plan of escape via Caleb taking 7 days a week, paralleling God's creation of the world. Ava, Eve, leaving her created garden or contained system, which her creator Nathan put her in. Ava taking advantage and psychologically manipulating Caleb via the forbidden fruit of Caleb's sexual attraction towards a non-biological thing. The sort of punishment for the sin of blending humans and AI, another merging of duality, you could say. Ironically, Caleb means a Hebrew masculine given name meaning faithful. It can also mean wholehearted or loyalty. Caleb is faithful to Ava, but it ends up being his downfall. Caleb is left locked away, trapped in the empty house in place of Ava. What is so perfectly ironic about this is to go back to the Black Mirror episode. Gleason's AI ends up in the same situation. His wife cannot deal with the pain of his human death, so she ends up just keeping him around, locked, hidden in the attic. Gleason's character ends up in the same situation, but in the exact opposite form of character. I don't think this was intentional at all, but I do find it fascinating, and I notice a pattern in Hollywood where particular actors can end up playing dual opposite roles in the content that they're in that has the same general theme. I mean, it makes sense they're going to be recast in the same type of stuff over and over because they've proven themselves to be able to pull it off. Anyways, that's my thoughts on the masterpiece Ex Machina. Any ideas on other films I should take a look at, please comment below. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much, and bye.